sling it in the back of the car, and take it back to the ranch house where he'd skin the sheep.
You know, this whole thing sounds, it's like something out of an Old West story.
It is. It's
Old
like
West story.
1800s.
Yeah.
The
Well,
1800s.
What do you feel when you come over here and see what's left? Do you have these incredible memories that flash back to you?
Yes, I do, and they're very positive and happy.
They live on
memories.
San Miguel Island.
Even though the ranch house isn't here, I still can remember how it was.
Can't remember.
Can't remember? Not like caramel, right?
Today, San Miguel Island is part of Channel Islands National Park. It belongs to all of us.
All right.
Oh my God.
Just how varied and
I'm
That's
look-
incredible.
I'm gonna go move there.
Park rangers Bill and Kate Faulkner took me on what they described to me ahead of time was going to be a short hike. Well, we've been hiking now.
Short
about,
hike for them
what,
is probably
20
10 miles.
Well, it's actually been two.
It just seems
Mount,
like
all the way to
20.
Mount
City
Coronavirus.
That's 20, that's right.
That's
But we
because they're
gotta
going
stop right
uphill.
here just for a minute, because this
Oh, look at all that.
is
What is that? Sage?
absolutely
Or,
spectacular.
no, what's
We're
that?
over
Wild
at
sage
Santa
and,
Rosa Island
I'm
over
trying to remember the
there,
other
and this
plant that has that
beautiful
dirt smell when you wake up in the morning
turquoise water out
camping.
here in the ocean, and
Right?
just
Isn't that
a
sage?
sense of
Wild sage, yeah, probably.
where we are.
It's a beautiful vista here. You can see Santa Rosa in the background there. That's just 3 miles away.
Oh man, chronic cough.
Out here. And these views and this look at what California might have been like 100 years ago is why people come out here.
What do you mean it would have
We're
been
just
like? It's
30
still
miles
like.
from the mainland, but you feel 1,000
It's
miles
still like what?
away when you're out here looking at things like this.
And I'm not so sure.
How old do you think
we
that guy
can say
is?
what
Not even
California
seasoned.
would look like 100 years ago.
All
This
he's
could have been
conditioned for is carrying a
California
backpack
1,000
that
years
has
ago, couldn't it?
the size of
Certainly
the one he
could have,
carried
even
around in grade
2,000
school.
Yeah.
years ago. Any amount of time. But I think California has changed rapidly in modern times.
Yeah.
And that's what makes something like this more unique.
Yeah.
Where
And
you
as
know.
time goes on, it'll become even more special.
Yeah. Now what are we seeing here?
Let's creep. Quieter.
We're gonna tip over some cows.
Why are we walking and talking like this?
Well, when they're on land, they're very afraid of humans, so we have to really be careful not to scare them.
Well,
Is that why
they
my
pick up our
cameraman
scent.
is standing over there in the
Well,
herd?
we don't-
Yeah, no kidding. Away
Waiting-
from us?
Waiting for us to walk
Then they'll
over.
take off, and we don't want that
Waiting
to
for us to
Ooh,
get
chemtrail in the
killed.
background.
We're gonna kill you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, I'm totally laughing like
Ah,
you, bro. Joke's on
We
you.
walked all this way,
Oh my gosh.
and there's not a single.
There's not a single animal on this beach. And well,
wah, wah.
it's really between seasons.
Oh,
I
that's
think
how
they knew
sneak up to
Huell
it.
was coming, and that's why they said.
They can smell it.
Leave.
They can smell its musk.
They're gonna get an apartment together.
Totally.
Is that a big old sand dune?
It
It's
sure
a
is a
sand
dune. It's a dune.
I mean, you knew there were some here. You wouldn't have brought us here.
Well,
Oh, I think Huell's severely disappointed here.
Sea lions, and we saw them when we flew in. I was hoping that they were here as well.
Okay, we're looking for them again. Well,
If at first you don't succeed,
Why you gotta whisper?
over here,
They're like
and on this
down the
beach,
fucking
you may
cliff.
Find something.
okay, so just a minute ago we were over there,
Where?
and now we've come over here because you think there's some over here.
Over where?
This is actually
Here?
Over there?
Over here now? Or over
Now
there
we're over
now?
here. But
We're-
all we did was walk 10
We're
feet.
here now. Okay, get low.
How
Because
low can you go?
they're like 400
Dun, dun,
feet down a
dun,
cliff.
dun, 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 dun,
So
dun, dun. I know, right? Like
if you like walk up too fast, they'll all run into the water. From
maybe
400
that's what
feet
it
away.
is that
There
they.
they are.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's so excited! Oh, there they are! Look at all that
There
blubber.
they are.
There they are. Whisper,
These are
because
California sea
the
lions.
noise from the ocean
These are
down there
probably all females that
doesn't
had the
nearly
cubs this year.
cloud up their ears enough to like
They're
not
just
hear
laying
you
in the
from on
sun.
top of the
That's right, but every night they go out to feed. So
Oh my
during
gosh.
the day they rest, and then at night they go out and feed.
They're total clubbers, man. Sleep by day, party by night.
Totally.
They're real skittish on land, so you have to be very, very careful.
Group word for seals,
Oh
right?
my
It's
gosh.
not a murder.
A blubberlation of
A
seals.
blubberlation.
No, you should find out. What is the group
Look
pronoun?
at this. As far as you can see.
Wow, look at all that blubber.
Oh, this is what you wanted us to see, isn't it?
Oh my
You can see
god.
it's like a little Coney Island right here. These animals haul out in the tens of thousands during the prime breeding season. This is
It's gonna be over.
just
I'm not gonna be high enough.
just a fraction of what's here during the busy season. They haul out and breed in June. The pinnipeds, which is seals and sea lions that we
A
have
herd
here,
or a harem.
really have come back from the brink of extinction.
Two or more seals
These animals
can be called a
elephant
pod
seals,
or
for
a bob.
instance, around the 20th century were reduced to just
Other
50
commonly
units.
used
And
collective
they have
nouns
come back
to refer to
on
groups of
San
seals
Miguel. We
are
have half the world's
harem
population,
and herd.
about 50,000 right here.
I like a
So
bob
they've
of
really come back from the
seals.
brink of
Yeah,
extinction.
that's a bob of seals,
It's one
definitely.
of the success stories
Bob's a
that
seal.
this island can tell.
Look at that wave in the background. That beautiful spray off the top. That was awesome.
San Miguel Island is a place that combines
San
incredible
Miguel.
beauty with rich human history. And none is richer than the story of Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, who was the very first European explorer of the California coast. Cabrillo and his men landed on this island way back in 1542.
Wow.
But wait,
What?
after all these
Replicants.
years, Cabrillo's back. Well, not really.
Replicant
but except
immigrants
way
in a
outdoor
motorized
In a motorboat, yeah!
And
Now,
their
this is a
They
their
got the
captains-
alien technology.
Their captain's got blonde hair, blue eyes, and sunglasses.
And her name is
It's a
Tammy.
labor of love of Mr. John O'Gean, who pulls it off with the help of friends, family members, and volunteers from the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium in San Pedro.
I, Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, native of Portugal, do hereby claim all this land in the name of His Catholic Majesty King Carlos of Spain. After a voyage of 3 months, in which my heroic crews and the seaworthy vessels San Salvador and Victoria have come to this haven, which I call San Miguel.
Now drop the mic.
On this day, October 4th, 1942.
Now, John, this is fascinating to stand here this morning and watch you come in, even though you had an Evan Rude motor on the back of that boat.
Evan Rouge.
That's right. Huell is reading shade.
The real log was written 50 years after he died. Therefore, all you can do is go by what was written. And this is as authentic as we could make it. The costume, the outfit, the helmet, the gun.
The costume and the
everything
outfits?
is different.
Are you Portuguese? Because if you're not, then that killed it.
1542.
And the date was
The date was September 27, 1542. But
1542.
Yeah, but when he landed here, it was later because he went to Catalina Island and along the California coast, Ventura, and then he finally ended up there and went up north, and he broke his arm. And when he died,
What a dork.
the sailors brought him back to one of these islands.
He went pretty far before he broke his arm,
But
though.
they think that this is a logical place. Kiter Harbor.
Probably did it arm
on San
wrestling.
Miguel Island.
Did Cabrillo know
Or just
much
walking
about
down the
these
street.
islands, what they
Tell me
was
something
on them,
dumb.
whether they were inhabited?
No, he was discovering them. He was discovering California.
I know,
So he was
right?
going every night
He's
before
discovering
he
them,
left.
Huell.
He
Was he
discovering
expecting
the hook,
condos?
off an anchor.
Disneyland?
And then it would name that island and put it on their map.
And then move on the next day.
Move on the next day when the weather was good.
So they never really went very far inland on this island.
Well, we don't know. How are we going to know? The log was written 50 years after he died. And so they did, all the details were left out. I think that someday in some mission in Mexico, we're going to run into the original logs and then it'll all come out. That's what probably
Log.
How many years you
Logs.
been coming here?
Like
Well,
Log
lost
Lady
track,
from
probably
Twin Peaks.
25, 26 years, easy.
The Log people.
I think that, but the monumental thing of today.
What is he, like one of the original sailors? And he's like saying, I lost track.
Reminds me of that neighbor we had, that Polish neighbor of mine.
When I told my class,
Oh,
I
what?
said, I'm
Santiago
going to go land
State.
on the island with armor. And Alex said, gee, can I go as a soldier? I looked at him, I says, nah, you don't look Portuguese enough. You're going to have to wait a couple of years. 27 years later, here he is. First
This
time.
Portuguese
You were
guy.
a student 27 years ago.
Yep, 27 years at Carson High.
You wanted to come 27, it's taken this long.
This long. He said, be patient, you'll get here. And I was patient, and I'm finally here.
What was the appeal of it back then that made you want to come so badly?
It's the pantaloons.
And the actual coming out here and doing this. I love the channel.
Riding in an
I've been
Evinrude,
almost my
on the
entire
boat with
life,
the
and
Evinrude.
being actually part of the
Wearing the
discovery of
pointy
California,
hat.
I think it's absolutely a wonderful opportunity.
I think it's kind of cool,
How did
man.
it feel this morning coming in on that boat and
Like
actually
Dave's
setting
getting
foot
the
on
shine
San
on it.
Miguel?
Absolutely phenomenal. It's been something I've looked forward to almost my entire life, and it's just unbelievable.
Which has only been
Where's your
17
son?
years.
He played Cabrillo this year.
His name is Cabrillo. He plays it every year.
Is
Cabrillo?
he named Cabrillo?
That's his real name. His name is John Cabrillo Olguin. John, run third, please.
You are named Cabrillo.
I was named right after the beach.
That is amazing.
And then he came up with the name, I don't know if he's already said it, but I grew up with the name of, this is my son, Juan Ramon Rodriguez Cabrillo Rosa Costa de la Vista Holguin, with 2 pair of pants to match. And so early on in life, I checked my birth certificate to see if it was all on there, just the way he said, and no, it was only John Cabrillo.
Wow. So his namesake, I mean, you were named after Cabrillo.
Well, that was a dumb story.
Do you wonder
It's probably
what it
real.
was like for the real Cabrillo?
These guys and actors, they always want to
I really do.
look into
It really
all the
is
history of the character.
incredible thing to come into this world and see how things have changed so much since the time when there was no houses, no roads, no infrastructure,
No freeways, no cell
government.
phones.
And then to come back to this island.
No
where it's
toilet
just,
paper.
Just as peaceful, just as quiet.
Just like now.
And it is just a wonder to try and relive that.
Just to come back and meet this guy, Huell.
Well, it really is. It
And
could
the advanced
be
technology and the
1540,
microphone.
couldn't it?
This thing called the
Yes,
camera.
I mean,
No,
I would like
the
to
people
see
in the shorts are
stand here.
spoiling the whole 1540
Look
look.
down this beach.
Folks, yeah.
It hasn't. It could
That guy
literally
was the
be
still
that
photographer.
beach on that day.
and
No,
this was
it
a
couldn't
good harbor.
literally
I
be.
mean, back then
It
as it
is.
now, it's coming up to
Huell.
close to miserable, beat up.
Think
Everybody's
about
dropping.
it.
So it's sailing
Numb nuts.
the opposite direction because the prevailing winds are all
Huell.
Huell.
It could literally
It could
be.
literally be that same beach.
So this was
Really?
tough.
It could literally be
Oh,
that
yeah,
ocean.
This had to be tough.
Literally.
And yet at the same time, the local Indians were paddling their canoes and letting the villages know that foreigners were coming, and they were outstriping what the sailing ships would do
Really?
in their canoes. Yeah.
Well, you're back.
Here they're back with their disease. Their smallpox and measles.
Yes.
Their version of 1540s coronavirus.
Well, we
Would be
hiked a
COVID
mile from Kyler
00001.
down there. We're now at the Kyler Point.
One COVID.
And Bill, this has been an unbelievable couple of days that you all have
So group,
given us here on
the group
island.
pronoun for a bunch of people with
Representatives of
COVID-19
human history on this
is a
island. We
COVID.
have the
No, it's a quarantine.
It's a quarantine.
A quarantine of COVID-19ers.
42. We have the Lester family over here who lived here
It's
back
a flock in
in the
quarantine.
30s and 40s. You've shown us a real rich human history of this island.
Rich and
Today we've
vibrant.
been able
Yes.
to make some of this history.
Full of precociousness and
And it
wonderment.
really is an exceptional human history that we have. 455 years ago, we had Cabrillo landing here, and we have Cabrillo here today. We had Betsy Lester Roberti, who brought her family here today, and who made this island home for a long time. We have the campers and people that are just here for the day, just here enjoying
Campers.
the island. These campers come out
Ooh,
here
camping
2 or
trip.
3 weekends a month, all summer long, to enjoy this island and the history. It doesn't always come to life like it did today, but it's always here.
COVID camp out.
And all of these people came here because of an extraordinary natural resource that we have. And we saw some of that today.
Yeah. Well, it belongs to all of us.
Aww.
It is rich.
He got a
It
tour
is
from a
beautiful.
12-year-old.
It is really a part of what we are all about.
With this little,
This
like,
is
I'm a ranger
all
for the
true.
day badge.
I got a large Adam's apple, but no facial hair.
It's coming. Is there another one of these?
Huell's always in his jeans, whitewashed jeans.
And he's always in the middle. We could say, hey, left nut. What, right nut? Who's the penis in the middle? Right. So, is there another one of these?
Yes.
Okay, this one was kind of dull. I apologize.
No, don't
Although
apologize.
this historical moment was pretty dope.
Yes, when measles came to the Americas.
Measles and the mumps came to America through Spain. From
And then you had a little
Spain.
white girl walking with
I
them.
know.
This program
Hello.
She's Portuguese.
Hello. I'm Portuguese.
She's a Portuguese.
I'm from the northern part of Portuguese.
California's gold with Huell Howser.
All right, one more episode of California's Gold with Huell Howser.
Oh my god.
It better be good.
Hey, you guys remember that town back there before all the buildings got built?
Toronto is unique in North America
Crazy
in that they never
downtown
really got
LA
rid
now.
of their tram network. This is an example here. But you can see the problem. Car culture has forced this tram to be stuck in traffic. The good
Well,
news, however,
that's
in the city,
dumb.
on this street, Spadina, the city
Who
of
governed that?
Spadina, that sounds like something they'd say on the Kids in the Hall.
We did it for about 100
Totally.
years. That's
Well,
what
it's in
Toronto
Canada.
is doing.
Right?
But then
Definitely
we
a
do
kids
it
in the
Oh.
hall kind of thing.
Yeah, I got a house
Oh,
in
look,
Spadina.
The thing's a freaking snail train.
Hela Stockholm står redo att ta emot den
Goes 2
amerikanska
miles an
Ooh,
hour.
Stalkenhomen.
Homan Stalken.
Ooh, thy president is missing.
Oh, we need those masks those guys have on in those suits.
Tuesday
When I'm like
Ooh.
delivering food to people, I can be completely like protected.
Sadako Ogata served as the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. In the post-Cold War,
Chair.
she championed human rights in conflicts
Chair.
around the world, changed the framework of humanitarian assistance, and gained wide respect for her outstanding leadership. In this special program,
Another one of those
we look back
female
on the
leaders
life
that did
of this
well,
remarkable global
or has
citizen.
done well.
March 27th.
Yay, good for her. Yay. Be sure to check it out.
This March, KCET celebrates women's history with a month of special programming. From social justice and art to music and cuisine, discover the women who changed the hearts and minds of our nation. Wednesdays on KCET.
Yay, hashtag
Want a
girls
different
rule.
way to support your favorite KCET
And
shows?
local television.
Donate a car, boat, or even a motorhome to KCET.
Are you
It's
kidding?
free to
Half the people
easy.
are living in a
Helps us
motorhome
bring
right
you more
now.
of the shows
In their
you
car.
love.
Or their boat.
Call 866-KAR.
There's nothing to donate. In fact, people might be coming and asking for their stuff back.
We are advocates and defenders. We are champions.
Wow,
and
that is a
friends.
big-ass
We are the
bird,
250
man.
strong
That was a cool
accredited
bird.
members of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums.
Oh, kitty.
Protecting our most precious and endangered wildlife. More at lazoo.org.
Save Sunday.
Can't keep it in your home, we don't get
All over
excited.
the U.S. with Martin Clunes on Islands of America for the story of life in an ocean of islands on South Pacific.
That
And for
looks
historic
fun.
engineering
South
marvels
Pacific.
and building hope for the future. On Nova. Discover worlds beyond your imagination. Sundays at 8 on
Nature's
KCET.
so gross
Nature.
sometimes.
Cycle of life. Cycle of life.
California's Gold is produced in association with KCET Los Angeles and is seen statewide on California Public Television. This series is endorsed by the California Teachers Association, the California School Boards Association, and the California Library Association.
The Library Association.
Library.
Sunshine, swaying palm trees, and breathtaking ocean views make Orange County
Is this
VOC
current?
a relaxing vacation destination
What?
that is always in season. 42 miles of inviting beaches are right next door to world-class shopping and internationally
Not
renowned
anymore.
water festivals.
Nope.
Close by are championship
Nope.
golf courses and two of
Can't do
Nope.
that.
Can't
No,
do that
definitely
either.
can't go to
That
Disneyland
was-
anymore.
nope.
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 Log on
Nope.
to visittheoc.com today.
Nope.
Nope.
StayatHome.com.
StayatHome.com.
Don't visit theoc.com.
Can't do none of that shit, dude.
Don't spread coronavirus in theoc.com.
Can't do that shit.
Nope, no massage. Nope, no
Oh,
golf.
shoot,
Nope,
funny.
sorry.
What an
No
awkward
chopping.
time. You should be advertising the corn use of your place.
No
as quarantine.
surfing. Shower in your own bath. No bears.
No bears. You see that bear?
Yeah. Oh, do you see the bear in the picture?
Yeah, totally sag bear.
Nope, don't go to Irvine unless you live there.
You know, things are not always
They won't let you in anyway.
appear to be at first glance. For
Oh.
example, right now, looking around you,
That's a
you
golf course.
probably never guessed that we're in Surf City. We're in
What?
Huntington Beach.
Where?
In fact, we're in one of the pride and
Mile
joys of
Square.
Beach.
Huntington Park.
Citizens of this community
Huntington
love
Beach.
this place.
Yeah, and then the
It's a
Huntington Park
beautiful
area.
park, the heart and the soul of this city.
Where the frisbee golf
And this is where we're going to be
goes on.
spending the whole day.
Oh.
In this beautiful park,
Oh my god.
which is definitely a fine example
Another amazing thing to
of
see.
California's gold.
You don't think that's Mile Square Park?
You think it's Mile Square Park? It's not Huntington Beach.
Oh, you think it's the one over in the...
And here to introduce
It's
us
Huntington.
to
It's
where
the one
we
right off
are
the Gold
and
Line.
what this adventure is all about is...
Pass by it every day, practically.
Okay,
when
now
I lived
you're a
there.
former
Let's see.
mayor of
Former
Huntington
mayor of the
Beach.
city of Huntington Beach.
They
And
put the
you know
new
what
senior
you're
center.
Hold on a
about
second.
Here, as far as this park is concerned, tell everybody exactly where we are, because this is one of the most beautiful settings anywhere in the state of California.
Well, we're right in the middle of Huntington Beach. It's right in the middle, 350 acres that was dedicated to the people of Huntington Beach in 1974.
Now, wait a minute. I don't see any beach. I don't see any
Well-
sand. I don't see any ocean. I don't see the pier. I don't see surfers.
Well, if we walked about a mile down the road, if we were up to it, we would see the ocean and we would see plenty of surfers on a day like this.
But we do see children, and children and adults as well use this place. Where are we? What's the name of this
Hello.
park?
This is Central Park. We're right in the middle of the city, and we serve both children, adults.
Central
We're soon
Park?
to have a
Where the
senior
hell is
center
that?
Built right here in the park, and it is something we feel is a legacy to the children of this community. And
How
that's
big
what's our
a
thought.
park is this?
We have 350 acres.
So it's a big park.
It's a big
Can
park.
you look that up?
Almost all of
Where's
it's
Central
developed
Park?
now. As I said, it was
told you
dedicated in
it's
74,
very much.
and it's been in development ever since. But the park was usable since that opening ceremony. But we have some land, very little, but a little land that's left to be developed.
And there's all kind of stuff here. There's there are horses here.
There are horses. We have an equestrian center. We have a frisbee golf course.
Ah,
very,
yeah,
very
you
popular.
called it
We
Frisbee
have
golf
a lake
course.
with a restaurant. We have a dog
I
park.
only lived by there
And
for
this
like
is the
10
second
years of
dog
my
park
life.
we have
Yeah,
in the
but
city of
man, that
Huntington
looks so
Beach.
open and nice and clean, and that other place looked like it
You
was
have plenty
overrun
to
by
see, and we're only
bushes.
on one side of the park. If we
I guess
cross the
'cause I
street,
never
we
went
would
to that
see
park,
an entirely
and
different
the
environment.
It's
entire
on
time
both
we were there.
sides. It's really, really big.
Here,
But I
the
never
name of
actually
this
went to
facility
it.
This is Shipley Nature Center. It was named after
It's
a former
large.
mayor of the city of Huntington
Ah,
Beach.
okay,
Don
yes, it is
Shipley,
that one. All
who
right.
wanted to create a very natural
They're
habitat
probably in
for
this
the
really
children
nice
of this
greeny area. There's like some
And he was
this,
a
like,
professor at Long Beach State.
zoo
As I said, he was a
and all that.
former mayor. And this
There's
is
a
his
zoo
dream.
there?
And I think the citizens of the community have really
It's
lived
amazing
up
you could
to
live in
the
this
dream he
town and
had,
never
and we've kept
visit
it going,
anything
and it's
about it.
completely
There
through
probably isn't
volunteer
anymore.
efforts.
All
Now
right,
it looks
so
like
we're
there's,
going to
there's
start
a
off
senior
our tour
center.
along with all these kids. I guess
There's
there's a
a
constant flow
Central
of kids
Park.
coming through
We
here.
have probably 20,000
There's the
children
disc
a year that
beach
come to
golf
Shipley.
course.
Not only the Shipley Friends
There's
of
a
Shipley Nature
sports
Center
complex.
programs, but this is Inside the Outdoor, a county-sponsored educational program.
So there's a lot going on
Lots
here.
of children, always here.
All right, so there we go. That's
Too many
where we're
damn
starting,
children.
right there, along
That's
with
probably why I
Huntington
didn't
Beach. We're gonna
visit.
Park,
start off our
idyllic,
adventure
art,
in the
great for
Shipley
bird watching.
Nature Center here at
Oh, I
Central
see.
Park
Ideally.
in Huntington Beach.
Park Bench Cafe.
Okay, we've
Oh,
come
yeah,
inside
yeah,
the
it's
gates
like
of the
art
Shipley
gallery.
Nature Center, and here standing right by the bird board is...
Carol Williams. I'm the administrative coordinator here at Shipley Nature Center.
All right, you said this was the bird board. What is a bird board?
We have a lot of birders that come here. And this is Shipley Nature Center and Central Park is the birding capital of Huntington Beach.
Really? Lots of birds.
All right. We've got the shorebirds coming in from
The
the
birding
ocean.
capital.
We get
Capital.
birds that are just passing over and visiting. And
The other
we have
park is
birders
the
that
turtle
come here and
capital.
check what our list of birds are that we
Turtle
they can
capital,
see
yeah.
here.
Updated from day to day. What's here? What
Turtle
does?
head
Yeah,
capital.
they can write down here what they saw. Like a week ago, we had somebody saw a Bullock's oriole, splashing in the little bird bath over there.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, whatever she said.
Well, I guess it takes all kinds, right?
18 acres is in Shipley Nature Center.
And that's
Well,
in part.
it doesn't beat the
middle
Madrona
of the
Marsh. You
park.
probably get
We're
better
on the
more.
side of the park, yeah.
But you're part of it.
Yeah, I think the Madrona Marsh is a lot of section.
All right,
You can't
and a
walk
big
through it.
part
But this
of
place is
this
marshy too,
Shipley
right?
Nature
Yeah.
Center is what's going on right out
Except for the
here,
part
and
that's
the
developed.
lady right over there. Give us a wave. She's over there by the bird bath. That's where we're going right now to meet the bird bath lady.
No, she's actually Nancy Harris, and this is her demonstration garden. She's one of our wild gardeners here.
I was gonna say
we're
she's
hooking up
ripping
with
through
Nancy.
shit.
I called you the
Like she
bird
owns
bath
the joint.
lady. You don't mind that, do you? Tell us about this garden, because this is, boy, look over here. This is your private
Look
garden.
over
What's going on
here.
over here? Let's walk
Cough.
over here. This is labeled as the
Look
hummingbird
over
here.
Cough. Look
Right.
over here.
And these plants,
Oh my God.
California native plants, will attract the hummingbirds because most of them have little tubular flowers. The hummingbird
Tubular.
can get in
That's
and some of the
totally
others
tubular.
birds can't.
So is this whole
No
garden right here,
way.
is this all California native stuff?
This is a dry one.
And what's the idea? To get people hooked on planting these in their own gardens or in their own
Hooked
yards?
on plants. I know I'm hooked on plant. In fact,
Hooked on plants.
there's
around January
Hooked on
through
plants.
and
hooked
they
on
start
plants.
closing
Hooked on
Yeah,
in
hooked
their
on plants.
last rows right now.
Just kidding. It's not always the
Nice
same.
to me. Look at
Yeah,
this.
there some will last
Who
longer.
takes
but-
care of all
Is
this?
that the-
Let's walk-
there's
you
already
don't
one.
do the whole thing,
Loaded,
do you?
ready to go.
Right on.
Really?
Well, there's
Really, he said.
That's one of the benefits.
Wasn't he wearing that shirt in the last episode?
No, he was wearing a
Does that mean these
polo
are
shirt in the last one.
butterfly-friendly?
Oh,
They're all
nice. Beautiful butterfly.
friendly plants.
Oh,
You know, this
pity.
is absolutely beautiful. Here you've got two
Because you know
photographers
what?
over
Because
here.
no one
So
ever
you've
suspects
always got
the
people coming here
butterfly.
for different reasons, don't you?
Right. Yeah, people, they love to photograph. They love to just come and look at the plants. One
Is
of
that
the
a sundial
ideas
sitting there?
was
He
to
should have noticed that.
have plants
Oh
here
my
that we
God,
sell
it's a
in our
sundial.
nursery, so that people can see what they look like, how big they
time is
get, whether they really like them or not.
Wow,
And
I
it's
see a lot of
also
rosemary
handicap
in the
accessible.
background, right?
So anybody who can't
Ooh,
go
wow,
visit
that'd be
the
as
area
fat.
can pretty
A
much
fatty
see
bo batty.
what plants
One
they
of
have.
them hog.
Getting lots of
we have
nectar.
left The demonstration
nectar.
garden, and Carol, we're now walking into
They're sweet and
what?
savory.
This is the oak woodland,
The oak woodland. So these are California oak.
California live oaks.
It's pronounced
wow, look
what?
at this
It could be
over
pronounced burnt
here.
because a lot of that shit
Hear
burnt
the birds
for a
chirping.
reason. Could be all toast
Here,
right
listen
now.
to the birds and the squirrels.
Oh
Trimmings.
my gosh. I
Squares.
suddenly, boy, quickly. You
I
feel
love
like you're
subtitles
in the
suck so
forest.
bad these days.
Temperature drops as soon as you walk in.
Now, how is this set up? You've got a little path that goes.
Huell is amazed by the concept of shade.
I know.
And no trees provided. I think
Oak woodland right here.
And now when you
he
walk
just
out
gave
of the
himself a
sun,
woody. Get it? Over the trees.
It's like how you walked out of the sun and goes, wow, it got so much cooler.
They are, and 10,000 years ago,
That's
there used to be
amazing.
a redwood forest down
This
here.
whole area.
Mm-hmm.
And what's over here? What did this used to be?
A dump.
Condos.
Nothing.
Before that, it was a farm. It was a celery farm, but most recently it
celery.
was a dump, and you'll see the concrete over there.
It was a dump.
Concord Studios.
Dump trash, old tires, concrete, old concrete.
my
We're still
God.
digging it up.
And when did you start making it into this
Concrete
beautiful,
dump. That's
natural
bizarre.
place that it is today?
Well, the Prince of Shipley Nature Center took over in end of 2002, beginning of 2003, restoring it. But Shipley Nature Center has been here since 1974.
Wow.
But to restore
Don't
it,
pretend
we had
that's
a
interesting, Huell. That is
project
just like
that was
whatever.
Totally overgrown with invasive plants. These redwoods that you see here right now were.
I wonder if just like the
completely
LSD
overgrown
just
with
kicked
passion
in and
vine.
he just like
Passion
was
vine
tripping
just went all
balls.
the way up
That's
there.
a
And that's when
They
he
were,
just said,
almost the last level
"Wow."
at that time.
Boy.
I think I
Like,
was
can you imagine if you're on
confused with
LSD and you're
sequoias.
doing that,
It's
looking
fun.
around?
The new plantings.
Oh, I'm sure a lot
All the
of
tracers
youth of
going
Huntington
on.
Beach do it all the time.
No, I'm just saying, like the camera guy, the way he moved that camera, it would
Where
be
the
like
duck used to be.
kaleidoscope.
Yes,
scope.
originally in 1974, that's what the plan
Kale-
was.
Wait a
Kaleidoscope.
minute, what's going on
This is
right over here?
This is part of our education program inside
You're
the
interrupting a
outdoors.
class. That's what you're doing, Huell, and cut in front of people. That's what's going on.
But this interrupts
So
us.
you bring kids from place to place.
They have different stations within Shipley Nature
We
Center.
bring
where
them
they
from
go
the
to
prison
programs.
camps.
And Janine is the
And make them trim the
This
trees.
is unexpected. I didn't think we were going to find kids out here.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Oh, he's holding hands.
Let me pull her aside.
That's not social distancing.
Come here, you.
Orange County Department of Education.
I know.
the Inside
There's
the
like
Outdoors
zero
program.
stuff.
Wash your
So we
hands.
have hands-on programs for kids. And
Hands-on
these are third
and
graders
wash
who
your
know
hands
all
after
about the
hands-on.
local Gabrielino Tongva people.
So this is not just about nature. This is about native peoples as well.
That's correct. We actually blend the two together. So we talk about the native indigenous people who lived here at one point, and we blend it in with
And we
walks
talk about how
their
we
native
ran 'em
plant
out.
Usage. They
Woohoo!
learn all about how they hunted. In fact, what they're doing right here is they're learning about a common hunting method of using nets to catch ducks.
Can we see the net? Can we see the net that you're showing everybody?
Here goes. He's gonna cut in.
That's right. He's taking
like,
over, children.
move out
Watch
of the way,
out.
kids.
Yep, he's already
Here
gonna
he goes.
muscling his way into the front row.
Right. Yeah, they would have taken it after they made this, and then
Typical Huell.
thrown it right into the pond,
Hey,
and then
children,
ducks. We were
look
just
at my
like,
butt.
How far
Look at my
does
back.
this method of
Don't look. You
catching
can't see
ducks
anything
go?
now.
It's like
Thousands of years.
lets out a big old senior fart.
In fact,
They're like,
it's
oh.
really interesting. It's not just for ducks, but
Dude.
it's for fish too. And we talk about utilizing plants. This is kind of interesting. There were a couple of
Huell,
native plants
blocking the
that
way.
I just love how he just rolls right in and
fish.
cuts
So what they would
into
do is they would go
everything.
into
What is that, a
the
turd?
ponds,
It
and
looks
they would
like
use
it.
the
Turd
seed
on a
of the
stick.
buckeye or the seed
Oh, I see.
of the wild cucumber, pulverize it, put it into a pond, and it would stun the fish. So the fish would float up to the water, and they would be able to scoop them up with the net. So it was a really
Ew.
ingenious
But
way
who
of
wants to eat
fishing.
dead fish?
all
You're
know
supposed to
anything
eat
about any of
them
this?
Well, I guess you know,
alive,
it's already
right?
kind of pre-cooked, pre-boiled, and already done
First
caught,
stop on
I
the
guess.
tour, or have you
You know what I
been
mean?
to 2 or 3 of these stops already?
It's usually scoopable.
Is this the first stop? Oh, you've already been. Because aren't there a bunch of there are different stops?
Yeah, there's several different stops. In fact, this is the
And
first
you're really
section of
slowing
their
them down,
hunting station.
Huell.
The next part, we don't want to tell them, but there's some really ferocious stuffed animals around the corner that they're going to hunt in a moment using something called a rabbit.
So what was our hunting sign, kids? What's the hunting sign? And are we loud when we're hunters? No. All right.
So we're going to be very.
Line leader. Everybody make the hunting sign. Here we go.
Oh, don't touch the kids, Huell. It's not allowed.
Moving along on this wonderful pathway.
He's like,
which
oh,
is
these
how
kids, I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
long?
It's
not
kind
a
of
long
dumb.
path,
Oh
it's
no,
just a
20
big-
minutes depending on how fast you walk or if you have to stop and watch birds and lizards.
All right.
Oh, God.
Here's another group of kids. This is another one of the education stations over here. Howdy, kids. How y'all
Oh,
doing?
children, I'm not stopping
You're not
this
putting in
time.
it. Oh,
I'm
my
not
God.
interested this time.
I'm gonna say, oh my God, that's just unlike Huell.
I think Lewis told him, you know, we got a lot of shit to shoot, so don't be stopping and talking to every single damn kid.
We're heading
And
towards the
stop
stream bed.
interfering with their program.
Exactly. It's kind of creepy.
They're trying to be educated, and then here you come out of nowhere.
Well,
unannounced,
this was mostly planted in
uninvited.
Putting your butt in their face.
Your stinky,
Since
sweaty crotch butt.
So
Who knows
you
what you
had
ate for dinner
an
and for
idea
breakfast?
of how
You
you
might
were
have
gonna
farted a
lay
couple
everything
times, got a
out.
stink
There was a
butt.
master plan that was done,
Old man
and so
stink
this was
butt.
laid out with sycamores and alders, and we've got the stream bed right up there, so this was a riparian
Typical.
area.
You know, this makes you, in a way, kind of feel good about how
tell when
quickly
starts walking
nature
with his
can
legs spread
come
apart.
back and take control if you just give her half a chance.
Check out
If
some
you're a
air
wild
there.
gardener, you know how fast it takes control.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
I'm
look
just
at
trying to be
this.
natural.
Oh my gosh, I feel like
Oh, his
I'm
gosh.
out in the middle of the forest.
So
His
here's the
gosh.
stream bed.
So this was an original stream
What's a
bed.
gosh?
Diamond Creek, and it goes all the way from the other side of the Golden West through Shipley and out into the park, into Central Park.
Now, you know,
And
kids come here, but I could see coming over here on my lunch hour and just walking.
Oh,
Well,
people
smoking
come
a
here,
big
they
fat
sit over
doobie
here
right
in the
there out
gathering
in the
circle.
back.
Totally.
Just
Like rolling up
sweating.
that big old leaf on his
Over
back
here,
and on
we've
his
got
shirt.
tucked away a little gathering circle.
It looks like a big old man rolling
Gathering
a palm tree,
circle.
but it's like almost.
Oh,
You're
here
not
it
looking
is.
right. It looks like 5
Look at
fingers.
this. Now,
Look
how is
at
this
this.
used?
Oh my.
Children's
Where
program.
How
did
is it
you grow
used?
these
Well,
bitches?
there's a part where you could sit your ass on, and then there's a part where you could put food,
Come here
They
and
can listen
or you
to
could
birds,
smoke your weed here.
See the lizards
Oh yeah,
skittering
smoke weed
around,
definitely.
and,
listen.
like you're
Check out the
Let's be
lizards.
quiet and just listen. Wow. This is where I'd be right here.
It's a great place. Shady,
Shut up, Huell.
lovely place.
Here come the school kids, and they're heading into the
Keisha. This is an Indian hut, and it was an Eagle Scout
Indian
project.
hut.
You have a lot
right.
of scout projects in this.
Man,
We
I
have two
missed
plaques
out. I
inside the
never
building
saw
with
this
all the names
either,
of all the
man.
Scout projects.
So
You need to like actually go there one day.
I doubt any of this stuff exists anymore.
I'm sure it's still there. Let's see, what year is this?
Volunteers.
Wow.
Gotta be like
Somebody
74.
got a nice merit
Okay.
badge for that.
Maybe 80.
No description available.
Cattail, and you can only make it a certain time of the year when it's.
Can't
the
tell you what
material's
year it is,
viable,
but
so
it
you
was
move
definitely before he
around and
died.
shape it.
So
Okay, it's been a quick visit there. The kids off in the distance here are happy locals from
that's because
Huntington
they want
Beach
to run
and
away
Johnny
from you, Huell.
Demonstration Garden. This is just an amazing and a wonderful place.
It is really inspiring for people to come over here and see Shipley Nature Center.
I'm going to come back and sit in that little
Gathering circle.
gathering circle. That's my favorite
Let me know
part.
when you come.
I will. No, I'm not going to let you know when I come. Boy,
Oh, what a perv.
With the kids off in the distance learning about their Native American and their natural heritage and this beautiful demonstration garden in the foreground. This nature center is really something to see. You got to come here and see it for yourself. This is a park of contrast, isn't it?
Yes, we have acres of active areas where people can play baseball and where children can play in
I
playgrounds.
guess
but we
it's
also
this
have
area where
passive
the lakes are.
areas where people can come and just enjoy the outdoors, have picnics, enjoy just being in very passive open space areas.
So this is a passive area right
That's
here.
right. This is where you'll find on a weekend this filled with people. Not quite so passive, but a lot of grass and a lot of places to spread your blanket and have a wonderful time. And
But isn't it interesting that in California these days, especially here in Southern California,
No,
with so
not
many
today,
people
Huell.
living here, the whole idea of just an open area, a passive area, is so wonderful, and it really took a
Not
lot
anymore,
of thought
Huell.
when this park was laid out.
well, it's really a tribute to the people in the 60s who determined that we needed open space in the city of Huntington Beach.
Hippies.
We're willing to work on citizens community.
Cut off to their own people right now.
Of passive parklands for people to enjoy.
Yeah.
I like
Yay
to-
for the
I like to
hippies.
see for the children of
Who
future
eventually
generations.
became the corporate sellouts.
You got happy ducks.
Ducks.
Exactly.
Yay.
Park on a beautiful
Kind of like our
lake
millennials now.
Mallards.
here, and this is
Or
totally
the,
unexpected.
what did you
with
say?
the
What's
reeds,
between
you've got
us
happy
and
fishermen.
one's
Howdy,
between us
fellas.
and Millennials.
Hope they're
Like
catching
fishing.
something over there. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's that one lake.
Is this a natural lake?
Natural.
Not that big anymore.
We have
Oh, it's
3
a
lakes in the
natural
park.
It's probably
spring.
like
Because of the
1/10
drought, we do not
the
have
size
springs,
of that
but
right now.
this lake, even though it's low, has
It's a
water
lake.
year-round.
So
It's
this is
low.
a
It's lower than that now.
spring-fed lake, and people
I can
keep
tell by
going
her
out.
outfit,
Let's
she
walk down
is
here.
probably like
For
1984.
fishing and just
Oh
enjoying
no,
the
I was
Yeah.
thinking more like
As you can see,
2000.
it attracts a
You think
lot
so?
of wildlife.
Yeah.
2000?
Early 2000s.
Because his shirt is like, you can't tell by whatever he's wearing. It's
Yeah,
either
but he's
new
all
or
gray
old.
now.
It's either new or old. He's all gray, yeah.
This year, I've noticed that a lot of the ducks have made
Well, I
this
can
their
tell by
home.
the age of those
And so
ducks
we
that
have
this
a
show is
large
about.
group
Well,
of,
it also depends who the cameraman is.
And right
When you look
over
at the
here
credits.
is a restaurant.
That's in
he
the
only had
park. It's a
3
wonderful
cameras.
restaurant for
Really?
breakfast and
Yeah.
lunch.
Oh, I thought he had
Come
one.
and sit on the
No, I
patio,
think
look
he
at the
had
lake.
3.
Come over, maybe
altogether.
they fish for their breakfast. You don't know.
Well, we don't know, but I haven't seen any barbecues going, but they certainly could.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Not anymore, pal.
Spring-fed.
Is he talking about eating the
and
ducks?
right here,
We're talking about you
this
could
has gotta be
barbecue.
one of
Saw
the
the
most
little bench
popular
across the
parks.
way.
Oh.
It is. People love to have
Yeah,
water,
barbecue
and I
if
think
you
they like
wanted,
to have their
but-
picnics. And one of the biggest picnic areas is right.
Oh,
on
look at the
line.
ducks are
You
walking.
can't even come onto the park
Come down.
property.
I love
Enjoy it.
watching
The
ducks
depths
walk.
of the lake and the wildlife in the lake, but those who like to fish.
Now here comes one of those fishermen right now. You hadn't caught a thing, have you?
No, not yet.
But you were just talking about this. It's not
He's
whether
jigging.
you catch anything or not. It's just about the
He's
experience
practicing.
of being here in Central Park.
That's true. About clearing your mind, not thinking about work. You're not thinking about actually the unemployment going on these days.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Ah.
On the pull out there, something happens.
And the biggest
It's like
fish
things
we've
never
caught already
changed.
is this, look at this one on his hat. It's an artificial fish.
Yeah.
That's about, I have a feeling that's going to be it for you for the day.
Well, sometimes you never know. You got some big bass in this lake. You just missed them stocking some catfish.
Uh-huh.
They just put some new catfish in the lake.
Catfish.
And so,
So
yeah.
there's hope for you yet.
Keeps the water clean.
Always. Always.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Catfish.
We got
catfish
horses
eats the
here.
bottom.
Okay, now that place I definitely remember driving by a million
They usually eat
times.
bass poop.
Central Park. Tell us what we got here. This is a whole big
The bass eat
equestrian
the
center.
algae.
Yes, we're lucky to
Process
have 25
that, and then
acres of park property. We have 410
catfish eat
horses
their
here.
shit.
Wait a minute. You're boarding 410 horses
Okay,
in
old
this
dead
park
bass.
in Huntington Beach.
Yes, we are.
Now, don't you think that would come as a surprise to most
oh, yeah,
people?
it does. Some people don't even know we're here. It's great, and we have riding schools. We have rental horses. We have 12 horses people can come out and rent and
Not
take a
anymore.
trail ride on.
Oh, he's still there. Why do you
Not
keep
today.
saying that
All the
anymore?
way to the ocean.
Well, because of the
Oh,
lockdown.
because of coronavirus. I thought you were talking about like they were gone. Like,
Lockdown, man. Lockdown says none of these people get to do anything
Yeah.
of their freedom. They don't- no horse being riding,
Mary
no
and I
trotting,
walked
no
arm
jumping,
in arm from
no
the-
racing.
No walking arm in arm with the
Hey,
la-
6 feet,
with
yo.
We have a lot
the
of
lady.
But you know,
especially
he
this
was
year
like,
at the equestrian center.
this
Right
is
at
a
the
must.
Equestrian Center.
Yes.
The gazebo is here. The horses are just right over here. How do the weddings?
She's like, dude,
and
stop
the
yelling at me.
horses
I'm like only a
get
foot
along?
away.
They get along great. At one time, we had a groom and a bride ride down the aisle on horseback, and it was really fun.
Wait a minute. You had a bride and a groom ride in on horseback and get married here in front of the gazebo, and then
Hello, Napoleon Dynamite.
Shala, I was just thinking the same thing.
It's beautiful.
only in Huntington Beach.
No, not in Huntington Beach. Try like maybe in the whole like
Whoa.
Western world. Maybe even in Spain, the caballeros
Now this
and the gauchos of
what are we watching
Argentina.
right now?
That was a roller, they call it.
Yeah, but what is this? What's
Nice.
going on here?
Well, it's just like regular golf, Huell.
It's called
Disc golf.
disc golf because there's a disc golf course here at Central Park.
Right, right.
And these
Oh
are
my God,
disc
he's
golf
figuring it
players
out.
right here. I don't know how good they are. Let's see you do your thing. Then we got a really good guy over here. Come on over here. Let's see you do it.
I'm amateur. He's the pro over
Let's
here.
see you do
Let's
it.
see your skills.
Pressure on me a little bit.
Get your position. There you go. There he goes.
Nice. I'm pretty far.
All right, here you go.
Ready?
There he goes. Whoa.
Boink. Ow.
And then you get it to roll a bit. And you lost in the bushes.
And then it fell in the river. Oh.
It's going to go a lot farther than a putter.
Fellas, I think he just showed you all up bad. I think, look, here are their clubs right here.
Nice.
Walk to the different holes. One turns right, one turns left. Some you use as rollers, you know. Everything goes. You got to find the right dip.
Shirley, come here a minute. What a great way to end up.
He's amazed. This is so amazing.
It's all part of the park. So you see, we're meeting everyone's needs in this park.
Well, fishermen, people riding horses.
Oh yeah, Cameron. So now it's Cameron. So this is in the 2000s.
Oh, okay, 2000. Alright.
Wow.
It's all here.
Well, her jacket was from like yesteryear.
Like you could see the film is not quite 4K, but you know, maybe we're looking at like 2K.
2K.
Alright, well that's it. That's Huell. It looks like he's wrapping shit up here.
Like 780p during that time period.
Yeah.
And no matter what you want to do, it's provided here.
It's all here.
All right.
1080.
Well, everybody, you have a great evening now.
Of California's gold.
Yeah, California's gold.
So where's the
Huntington Beach.
Where's the basket? I like that.
He's not gonna walk that far.
The pro got up and threw one and it went wonky. But the guy who's like the amateur thrower.
Oh, there's the basket. There you go.
Nice. 4.